Testing, testing. Check, check. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Well, I don't know. I'm about to say, yeah, in about a minute. Here, are we? Is this good? Okay. All right, guys, we are going to get started. Hello. Thank you guys for being here on such an exciting day. So my name is Natalie Gadotti. In my day job, I own a PR and content marketing firm in downtown. We're over in the Regions building. But in my other life, I'm also president of the Rotary Club of Little Rock, which is downtown's Rotary Club. We meet over at the Clinton Presidential Library every week. So I am so excited to be here to celebrate this beautiful new mural behind me. The Big on Fun mural is sponsored by the Rotary Club of Little Rock, also known as Club 99 for many of you guys, as we were the 99th club chartered in Rotary International more than 100 years ago in 1914. So our club has a long-standing commitment to improving our community here in Little Rock. Our motto is service above self, and I can tell you we're very, very committed to that in many areas of the city. Some of our most well-known projects are the Miracle League field over there in Junior Deputy near downtown, and then the Centennial Plaza right down here behind the Marriott along the Arkansas River. Our club has truly been beautifying our city for more than 100 years, from park benches on Broadway to landscaping at Central High School and Civil War Battle of Little Rock Monument to planting trees in MacArthur Park. With all of these projects, including the new mural behind me, our goal is to help create a beautiful and inviting city where people really want to work, live, and play. I want to quickly recognize our almost 400 members, as they truly are leaders in our community and are so dedicated to creating community here in the capital city. Several of them are here today, many of our board members, so thank you, and committee chairmen, along with Club 99ers, and we're so proud to say that Mayor Frank Scott is a Club 99er, Bruce Moore, your city manager, is a Club 99er, and Gabe Holstrom, executive director of the Downtown Little Rock Partnership, is a Club 99er. So thank you guys for being here. The idea for this latest gift to the city came from our Rotary theme this year. So each year, our club's president gets to choose a theme for their presidential year. This year, I chose The Power of Fun. It's based on the book of The Power of Fun. It's written by New York Times science journalist Catherine Price, and it's all about how fun is so important to our lives in so many different aspects. So Catherine's book is a study on why fun, and not just any fun, what she calls true fun, matters in our lives. True fun is all about connection, playfulness, and flow. And when all of these elements exist, true fun can happen. And when it does, it changes us for the better, physically, mentally, and emotionally. So as part of this focus on fun, we wanted to bring something fun to the downtown area. And since our Rotary office is truly just around the corner over there, and we meet at the Clinton Presidential Library each week, creating something fun in the River Market just made sense to us and kind of bubbled to the top as far as ideas. So when So at that point, I then connected with Gabe over at the Downtown Little Rock Partnership, who helped us understand the need for more murals in the downtown area. And I literally drove around here for weeks, like figuring out where would be the best place for a mural, and what would that look like. And so I literally kept coming back by here, and I said, Gabe, this wall on the parking garage is so blank, and it would be wonderful to have a huge mural there where so many people come and flock down into the river market for all sorts of different things. Of course, we picked the one space in downtown that has a lot of players in the decision-making process, but we worked through that, and I have to say that, I mean, it was kudos to so many who came together to make this happen, because the parking garage and this wall is owned by the city of Little Rock. But it's managed by the Little Rock Convention and Visitors Bureau. And then Gabe at the Downtown Little Rock Partnership is kind of the mural guru. So we had to work with all those people, but they were so easy to work with, and knew that this could be a really cool thing, particularly for this area of downtown. So thank you guys for that. It was even better when we decided to contract with local muralist Jessica Jones, who put her creative mind to work in figuring out what could make for a great mural for all Arkansans and visitors who walk by this area. And you're going to hear more from Jessica about her vision on the mural here in a bit. But if you don't know about her work, definitely check her out. She is the artist of not just one, but numerous murals down here and really across Arkansas and some of our major cities, all with their own special creative story, just like the Big on Fun behind me. So before we hear more about the vision for the mural, I'd like to invite Mayor Frank Scott Jr. to the podium to say a few words.
Thank you so much, Natalie, for your leadership, and as a fellow member of Club 99, I can't tell you how much I'm proud of the theme of the power of fun. I think we all know, as we have come out of the pandemic, many things happened. There were some good things. There were also some fun things. And I can tell you, as you shared earlier, Gabe Holstrom really created, I call him the mural czar now, because he has really created this opportunity for artists to truly not only be their authentic selves in their own city, but to help others realize how art plays a major role in a community, from a quality of place perspective, from an arts perspective, as well as true community education. And so when you have someone like a Jessica Jones who's done other mural projects, we're just so grateful for our homegrown talent, and we're able to showcase that talent, to tell the world what we're doing. And so when you see this iconic area of downtown Little Rock, and to have, whether it's starting out from the Museum of Discovery to the River Market, and everyone who's really focused on collaboration to truly create a better downtown, it starts with ensuring that the community is at the table. And we are at that table because of this mural and a host of other things that are going on with the Little Rock Convention Visitors Bureau, Rotary Club, Downtown Little Rock Partnership, City Director Virgil Miller, who represents downtown. We're just excited about today, and can't wait to see more art around downtown. Thank you so much. Now to the stage, the mural czar, Gabe Holstrom.
Well, thank you, Mayor, and thank you, Natalie, and thanks everybody for coming out today. You know, it's really interesting. Murals are that's a first. Back about 6 years ago, you know, one of our board members said, "Hey, we need to get some murals in downtown Little Rock," and so this whole process started with us standing up in different meetings, saying, "Who wants to contribute to a mural?" Dead silence, room of people. So we were able to take some of the profits from selling beer at the food truck festival and leverage those, and then go to some different property owners. And it's a funny thing, right? You take a little money, and then people are willing to give a little money. So it took a little bit to get a little bit, and now we have some, I think this is 18 or 19 murals that have been put up in downtown Little Rock in the past half a decade. So it's really exciting to see, and it's fun to watch how this shows up into pop culture. I've seen some of these other murals in local TV commercials, and they're obviously all over social media. The big buzzword anytime a new business comes in and says, "Hey, can you give us help on coming up with a new mural? We want it to be Instagrammable." And I can only imagine how sick Jessica is of hearing that phrase, Instagrammable. Anybody who's seen those wings in Nashville knows exactly what I'm talking about. But no, this is a great addition. This location is very interesting, and the mayor mentioned the pandemic. Prior to the pandemic, we had been talking about putting a mural on this space. Matter of fact, working with Jessica on this, and we had to go through a lot of rounds on that one. This one was much easier, and it got done. So I'm very excited to see this. The proof is in the pudding. You add more color, you're creating a more vibrant downtown, and we've done it. I can't say thank you enough to the Little Rock Rotary Club. This is how these things happen. And for everybody out there, if you want to do another mural, and if you have a little bit of coin, come talk to me. I'm happy to help. Thanks.
Thank you, Gabe. I definitely was one of those people who said, I want an Instagrammable mural. So I take that. Well, no, truly, thank you, Mayor Scott and Gabe, for your vision and your leadership and making Little Rock beautiful and welcoming to everyone. So thank you guys very much. So a little bit about this mural, and I'm going to bring Jessica up to give some insights too. The Big on Fun mural is really all about showcasing the fun you can have in our great city. Right here, Arkansas River's down there. It's just beautiful. It truly mirrors, in my opinion, and what I wanted to happen and Jessica brought to life, those three qualities I mentioned of true fun, connection, playfulness, flow. So first, it's about connection. Our state's natural beauty that brings about connection. When we are connected to nature and the outdoors, it grounds us and it reminds us of humanity and our connection to things that are big and things that are much smaller than us. So I love the connection part of this. The other is clearly playfulness, the second ingredient in true fun. It shows on a rainy day in Little Rock, the beautiful native wildflowers and how much you can kind of create these play and playful, surprising moments in life. And then finally, flow. That's the last piece of true fun. And it's a term used in psychology to describe when you are fully engrossed and engaged in your presence experience to the point that you lose track of time. The adage, time flies when you're having fun, that's flow. So think back to when you were a kid. You went outside and you played and you completely lost track of time. You were finding something really cool along the way, like a strange looking bug or a really cool flower or a huge tree that you were going to try to climb. That's flow, and it's definitely part of this Big on Fun mural, which I just love that. So connection, playfulness, flow, all of those make for true fun moments, and I'm certain this mural will bring lots of those to passerbyers. As I said earlier, we're super lucky to have the talents of Jessica here in our city, as the mayor said too, making it so beautiful with her creative large-scale murals. So I'd love for you to come up, Jessica, and just give a little bit of insight into how you came up with this design, and then tell us about it took her about a month to do this, and she had lots of people walk by and talk to her. So.
Hey, you'll have to apologize if I say anything silly because I usually am behind a paintbrush and a can and not in front of a microphone. But yeah, I'm really inspired by native flora and fauna. So all of the flowers are intentional. They're native to Arkansas. And I personally like to bring awareness, especially to the urban environment, the importance of the wildflowers and the pollinators and all of that. And as Gabe had mentioned, this wall has been like a long time coming. We had talked years ago before COVID about putting a mural on this wall, and then of course COVID hit and all of the funding for murals tanked because everybody was just damage control, and so it didn't end up happening. And I think it's really beautiful the way it came. I think it's better than it ever would have been, and it's kind of a symbol of that rebirth after the hardships that we experienced through COVID. And I hope that it just provides that kind of happy moment for everybody walking by. Part of why I love what I do and why I love public art is just getting to interact with the community, and nothing but positive experiences working on this wall, and just really neat to see the way the city responds to it. And, I like to say that I do hear a lot about it being Instagrammable. I'm not mad about that. It does keep me in work. But but I like to say, if you paint it, they'll come. Like, just art that's accessible to everyone, regardless of their socioeconomic status. It really speaks to people, and that's all you really need. And it was cool just seeing people interacting with it before I was even done with it. It brings a lot of joy to me, and I hope that it does the same to the community from now on out. So I think that's all I have.
Thank you so much. It's fun. I remember going back and forth on designs with Jessica, and she had the umbrella as a main point of, somebody could look like they're holding the umbrella, different things like that. And then we talked about having something where if there's a smaller person, a kiddo, so there's the bucket over there that they can interact with. So there was some really cool aspects that I appreciated Jessica like really thinking through and bringing to life. So thank you so much. Another really cool, fun aspect of this is you can see up there in the right-hand corner, we created an Instagram page for this mural. It's called, it's at Fun in 501. So people can, when they're interacting with it, playing around with it, they can tag that Instagram page and it'll go up on that page. So we're really hopeful, and the Rotary Club's going to kind of champion that Instagram and keep it up. But we're really hoping people will tag themselves and show the fun and beauty in Little Rock, and that can be just a special thing that we celebrate in the 501. So definitely take your picture today. Do not leave without taking your picture and tag Fun in 501. So thanks again to Mayor Scott and Gabe, everybody who's here with the city and the Convention and Visitors Bureau and the Downtown Little Rock Partnership, and of course Club 99. Thank you guys for being here and supporting this effort. We are honored as a club to give back to our city at any time, but very honored to do this and help beautify our beloved River Market and downtown area. So thank you guys for being here. Take your pictures for sure, and I hope everybody has a great day. We are going to do some group photos, so if you have been told you're in a group photo, come on up. Thank you.